The borough of Brooklyn. That's the location for the Pacers. A polished and versatile lead guard with an awareness for the game that's always been ahead of his years. Tyrese Halliburton is ready as they assemble themselves for basketball at Barclays Center. Pacers, Nets, up next on 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us midweek here. Tonight, we bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter, Allie LaForce. A look at Indiana's starting group. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Mr. Clutch in at the 2. And for the Nets, they've got D'Angelo Russell, Cameron Johnson out there with Sharp. Then it's Williams. And it's Thomas in at the 2-guard spot. And close to a quarter of the way into the season now, Grant, how aware are the players of where they are in the season?
You know, B.A., you generally are aware of where you are in the year, but you rarely see guys counting games played or anything like that.
It'll be the Nets off the tip. Now here's Russell. Thomas outside, unloads, and he buries his first look.
And that gets us rolling. What a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight. Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
A nice shot by Mr. Clutch.
Halliburton makes the right play most of the time. He's just a steady hand out there. Great poise and vision.
Now here's Russell. Pass to Johnson. Fires the 3. The rebound by Turner. Johnson against Mathurin. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Cameron Johnson. Clark talked about Benedict Mathurin. He's another great young Canadian player.
Yeah, they've got a ton of them coming from north of the border, PA. I mean, Mathurin, you got R.J. Barrett, SGA, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, at this point, you could probably fill a couple of rosters with high-level players that come from Canada. Boy, you look at the toolkit Mathurin has, coupled with his production and his maturity, boy, he's got a chance to dominate in this league.
Both free throws good from Mathurin. Brooklyn with the ball. This their first chance to take a look at Indiana this season.
Yes, the first of 4 meetings between the teams. They should be quite familiar with one another by the end of it.
You know what, guys? I don't know. I get the feeling that this could be an interesting matchup this season. This first game will tell us a lot.
Thomas misses.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there, and neither can he.
Here's Mr. Clutch. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Mr. Clutch has got 5.
And we talk about Siakam's versatility. Well, there it is. Nice pass.
Halliburton against Russell. Pass to Williams. Now Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one's off. Still out of sync. And it's Indiana's ball. Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by, here's Mathurin. Soft touch off the glass.
Great body control allows Mathurin to finish through contact.
Here's Russell. He's been contributing over 15 a game. Pass to Thomas. Tipped away. Now the Pacers on the move. And the dunk by Halliburton.
And adding to this lead right now.
Riding a wave of momentum. Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Nets trail by 9. Timeout call, Brooklyn. This game coming after a loss versus the Bulls.
Yeah, we know that on the road, you're already a little out of your element.
Or keep a rally going.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. It's Thomas on the wing. 4-3. And again, it's the Nets missing.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
Here's Mr. Clutch. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Jordy Fernandez. I asked Coach what his plan was for trying to slow down Pascal Siakam, and he said to make him into a jump shooter. He does the most damage around the rim, so we want to force him out on the perimeter whenever possible. It's not an easy task by any means. We'll see if they're able to do this. Back to you guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And the Pacers with possession here. Following the bucket by Brooklyn. And he gets the bucket.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Now here's Russell. He's scoreless. Counted from distance.
Scoring well this quarter. Picking up steam as he goes.
On the wing, Matherin. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Hey, from beyond the arc. Brooklyn pulls it in. Thomas outside. And he misses the fast break layup. Here's Indiana. They're on a 15-5 run. Here's Halliburton. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Russell against Halliburton. Pass to Sharp. Back to Johnson. The shot, no good. Siakam with the defensive effort. Here's Mr. Clutch. Thomas defends. Here's Mr. Clutch. Got it. Mr. Clutch has got 9.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Nets trail by 12. Russell deciding where to go with it. Sharp finds Thomas. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Here's Siakam. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
In transition, here come the Pacers. Here's Mr. Clutch. Kept alive by Indiana. Nice shot by Turner.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside the paint.
And a chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You take a look at New York, they've risen to 3rd in the latest Power Rankings, playing well as of late.
When I look at Indiana, they've definitely made a statement here in the early going, outpacing some teams that were projected to be better, owning that top spot and defending it with honor.
Thomas misses.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Halliburton outside. Here's Mr. Clutch, guarded by Russell. A nice shot by Mr. Clutch.
He got right into the flow of this game, hitting 5 of his first 7 shots.
Thomas outside. Pass to Russell. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Halliburton. Here's Mr. Clutch. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Pacers.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And also the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition. Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. East rising and helium floating.
And how about our AT&T 5G slam cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better.
He's 7 out of 9 from the field to start off. That's a terrific start.
Pass to Johnson. Halliburton outside. Lets it fly. And it's Indiana scoring again.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here's Thomas for three. Matherin with a rebound. And here's Matherin. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
Well, efficiency is critical. I love how they ran their offense in their sets.
Now here's Halliburton. He's got 6. Here's Mr. Clutch. Back to Halliburton. Left side Matherin. 4 on the clock. Here's Mr. Clutch. And it's all from three-point range. Nets trail by 19. Pass to Thomas from downtown. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
And here's Siakam. To the left wing. Here's Mr. Clutch. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And Thomas gets it to go on the assist from Sharp. Thomas has got 17 points.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time. You got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Clark, we hear a lot of talk about Halliburton's Supreme Court mission. Just how good is it?
I think it's phenomenal, B.A. To be the facilitator that he is, you've got to have an understanding of what you're trying to run, but also a feel for how to get people shots and to adjust on the fly to what the defense is providing. And it's feel as much as it is skill. Feeling where defenders are, feeling where your teammates are or might be. And that is a gift. And he's honed that in a way that's made him one of the top dime droppers in the league.
Here's Russell. The Pacers making their last shot. Here's Williams. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got his 5th assist in this one.
First quarter.
Releases. Halliburton, no good.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
When you look at Cam Thomas, Grant, do you think he has the potential to be a star in this league?
You know, it's tough to say, B.A. He has a lot of talent, especially as a scorer. I think he has to keep evolving other parts of his game if he wants to become a full-fledged star.
That one misses. So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Clowney, he's checked in for Sharp. Watford comes in for Johnson. Melt. Here's Mr. Clutch, guarded by Russell. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Turner. Cashes it in from 11 feet. Turner's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, tough trying to match Turner's intensity. I mean, once he's committed to scoring the ball, you're not stopping.
On the court for the Pacers, Siakam at power forward with Turner in its center. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. Then there's Benedict Matherin. And it's Mr. Clutch in at the point. Hey, expanding his range. Brooklyn with the board.
I don't think he's helping them at all by jacking up three-pointing. He's got to recognize that and pipe down a little bit.
Here's Russell. Matherin with a rebound. Indiana leading by 11. Here's Mr. Clutch. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable. Turner uses the glass on the layup. Turner's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Russell, here we go. And then Russell with the dunk.
Maybe he's not the fastest guy on the court, but quickness is more important than pure speed in basketball. Russell's handle and scoring instincts, though, are borderline elite.
much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
The Pacers have a star tandem with Tyrese Halliburton and the newly re-signed Pascal Siakam, who set of his all-star point guard. His knowledge of the game and his desire to win and get better, that's all you can really ask for from a young player. Out there on the floor together, I think it's naturally just a fit. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Williams finds Thomas. That three's off the mark. Pacers leading by 11. Here's Mr. Clutch. He's got 17. Oh, from deep. Rebounded by the Nets.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
The Pacers have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Down low. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got his 6th assist of the night. And here's Russell, coming off a 16-point game against the Bulls in Chicago. Johnson against Siakam. It's Thomas on the wing. 5 on the clock. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Fires it. Mr. Clutch can't hit.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
The shot by Russell, no good. Indiana leading by 13. Matherin passes to Mr. Clutch. Now here's Halliburton. Thomas defends to the middle. Here's Mr. Clutch. Oh, and Johnson with a block. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And he's able to get it back. Here's Russell. Sinks it. Now 2 of 7 on the night.
I tell you, Russell looking very comfortable taking on aggressive defense and getting the job done. That's good focus on his part.
Johnson against Siakam. Pass to Mr. Clutch. For 3. And Indiana misses again.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Hey, from beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Nets. Sharp's got 5 rebounds in the game. Good chance here for Thomas. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Thomas has got 20.
Boy, the former second overall pick has really worked on his passing.
Well, there's so many great players. Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot. Hitting only 20% from the field this quarter. He might want to start getting others involved.
Pass to Thomas. Puts up a 3. Matherin with a rebound. Matherin's got 5 rebounds in the game.
In the first quarter, he was killing them from outside, but he can't get it going here.
Here's Mr. Clutch. No good with the triple. And Russell's got the ball here for the Nets. Down by 12. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. And for the Pacers, they're shooting around 29% in quarter number 2. Mr. Clutch, an easy 2 on the layup. He's got 24.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Pass to Williams. Putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Inside, here's Mr. Clutch. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Mr. Clutch has got 26 points. Now Russell. He's been contributing over 15 a game. Pass to Thomas. Shoots from the baseline. Oh, and Turner with a block.
Turner denying another one of the league's best shot blockers year in and year out.
Here's Mr. Clutch, covered by Johnson. Matherin passes to Mr. Clutch. He puts up a three. Brooklyn with the board. Sharp's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Thomas with the ball. Halliburton picks him up. Right wing. Russell against Halliburton. Thomas with the ball. Coming in off 12 points in his last outing. Williams misses. To the inside. Here's Mr. Clutch. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Nets trailed by 16. Timeout called. Brooklyn.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Indiana leading by 8. They've got Johnson. D'Angelo Russell is out there with Cameron Thomas. Then there's Sharp. And it's Williams in at the 3. So that's the Nets 5. And the Nets shooting 40% from the field in this one. Thomas misses.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Now here's Russell. Pass to Williams. Matherin with a steal. Here's Halliburton. And it's Indiana scoring again.
Talk about confidence. Halliburton oozing with it. No hesitation off the catch and shoot there.
Nets trail by 13. Russell, the pass to Sharp. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. It's Johnson with a drive. Thomas outside. Three-pointer, no good. Indiana has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Out to the right wing. From deep. Williams grabs the board. To the paint. Here's Johnson. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you. And Matherin is an impressive scorer, skilled at finding ways to convert around the rim.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Outside, Williams. Pass to Sharp. Thomas with the ball. To halt the run. Three-pointer. Indiana with a rebound. 22 was their biggest lead.
Since halftime, scoreless in their first 5 attempts. It's been ugly.
Oh, nice shot by Mr. Clutch.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean,
Keep the ball out to more ready shooters.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Nets. They're scoreless since the first half. Pass to Thomas. Tries to break his ice. And that one is hammered home.
orchestrating the offense like a vet. D'Angelo getting everybody involved.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Mr. Clutch can't hit. Nets trail by 15. It's Thomas on the wing. Connects on the 17-footer. Thomas has got 24.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Halliburton, the pass to Mr. Clutch. Siakam with it, covered by Johnson. Halliburton outside, down low. Here's Mr. Clutch. Sharp grabs the miss. Sharp's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Williams. Matherin with a steal. Inside. Halliburton goes up top to throw it down.
High energy throw down that time by Halliburton. Not wasting any time or motion.
Pass to Thomas puts up a deep three. Indiana with a rebound. Siakam's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Registering 3 threes in the first half, he hasn't hit one since.
Beyond the arc. Brooklyn pulls it in. Sharp's got 11 rebounds in the game. It's Thomas on the wing. No good on the 3. Pacers leading by 15. Here's Siakam. Banked it in off the glass. Siakam's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Russell to pass to Johnson. Siakam pulls down the board. Siakam's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Oh, he tries a 3. Williams grabs the board.
He just keeps firing away from distance. I know he's trying to get himself heated up, but at what cost?
And here's Thomas from deep. And no good. Matherin with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. And it's good for 2. Matherin's got 10.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Here's Russell. Pass to Johnson. To the middle. Here's Sharp. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small in his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
On offense, here are the Pacers. They're on a 17-6 run. And the basket by Siakam.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Halliburton against Russell. Offensive rebound. Sharp, no good. Pacers leading by 21. To the left side wing. Here's Mr. Clutch. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Siakam. Siakam's got his 5th assist in this one. And Brooklyn has possession. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Outside Johnson. Outside Sharp. Clock at 4. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Pass to Mr. Clutch. Shoots. Again, Indiana.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
They haven't looked like themselves the last few possessions.
They haven't. This is when they really need to be patient and get a clean look.
Thomas outside. Shoots from 12. And Turner with the block.
Oh, these arms of Turner just go on forever. I mean, which is part of the reason he's able to rack up the block shots that he does.
Pass to Mr. Clutch. The 3-ball. Another possession. Another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Outside Russell. Now here's Thomas. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Thomas has got 7 points here in the quarter.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
Pass to Mr. Clutch. He shoots a 3. And it's Thomas with the rebound. So it's Brooklyn now. Outside, Williams. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Time call. On the court. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Halliburton against Melton. Mr. Clutch. lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Mr. Clutch has got 45 points. And Russell's got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. And the Pacers looking at who they've got. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Mr. Clutch in at the point guard position. Pacers leading by 20. One constant in the NBA, Clark, the constant movement of players.
Yeah, I think you've got to try to look at the positive side of that, the freedom that players have to play where they choose to play in many cases. I think that's the right of any employee to be able to go where they feel they can best optimize their individual and team situations. I think it allows teams to rebuild on the fly and get competitive more quickly. And I like that aspect of it. I don't like to see it overwhelming a season, but I do like the fact that players have that option and that freedom.
The Pacers have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth.
Yeah, this is Mathurin at his best, driving hard to the cup and finishing in style.
Brooklyn has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Russell has the open look. Rebound by Mr. Clutch. Mr. Clutch has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Seems like Halliburton is always looking to do a little more, always making the extra effort. That's fairly rare.
Yeah, the line with 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Grant, some rookies come into the league with a ton of height. You've lived through that. How does it affect a young player?
Well, B.A., it can be overwhelming, and certainly it's a lot to endure. You're the focus of so much attention, and there are so many expectations. And with all the media these days, it's even more magnified and intense.
Williams is checked in for Melton. To the inside, here's Johnson, and he banks in the layup.
Nice job getting it right in stride. Excellent play.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Clark, in your opinion, how does social media affect the game?
Monumental ways. One, I think the most direct way is that it keeps fans connected to players, and players have the option as to how they're going to engage with their fans directly, player to fan without any middle person. And that is valuable both ways, except when the narrative turns negative. That's the other side of the coin. And when you say things publicly on social media platforms, it's impossible to retract them. You might be able to erase them, but they're still out there in the stratosphere.
Siakam, pass to Mr. Clutch. And Indiana misses again. Nets trail by 20. Here's Williams. Pacers with a rebound. Next game against the Bulls at United Center. And that game will mark the end of a 4-game trip. Here's Halliburton. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Siakam against Johnson. Thomas outside. There's the triple. Indiana with a rebound. Turner's got his 16th rebound on the night. Mr. Clutch passes to Siakam. Here's Mr. Clutch. Hey, expanding his range. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Siakam's got assist number 8 now on the night. And here's Russell. Hey, Grant, when you look at the mentality of today's players, what are the differences from back in your day?
Well, B.A., through the wonders of technology, players interacting more directly with their fans and telling their own stories. Also, there's a brotherhood. It's a bit more brotherly, with players on different teams more friendly than in days past. And, you know, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Williams finds Thomas. Great D that time from Halliburton.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what. He's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
To the paint. Here's Turner. That one rolls around and rims out.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Will it go? And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner.
You know, Russell's known for his scoring ability, but I like the fact that he's eager and hungry to continue to improve.
2 times.
Free throw is good from Russell.
Tell you what, guys who can shoot it and pass it like Russell, always of great value to the rotation.
Watford's checked in for Brooklyn. Martin comes in for Williams. And both free throws good for Russell.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Another one falls! Amazing!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Thomas passes to Russell. Back to Thomas. Let's go with a three. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Thomas has got 15 points here in the second half.
He made 3 triples in the first half, 3 more since then. I tell you what, you can't shake your head at that.
Second chance shot. The kick out to Walker. To the middle. Mr. Clutch passes to Jackson. Shot clock at 5. Out to the wing.
Come get it.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Jackson. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Pass to Martin. And we hear about the unwritten rules of sports sometimes, Clark. What are some of those in the NBA?
Well, you try not to ever foul an airborne player. I think most players are really sensitive to that. Don't disrespect the other team. Be professional and sportsmanlike when you've got a margin of victory that doesn't need to be added on to. In other words, don't run up the score. Don't try to get numbers for the sake of numbers. Play the game, play to win, and do it with respect at all times.
Martin outside. Thomas right side. Pulls up at the elbow. Pacers with a rebound. Mr. Clutch has got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass heating.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
Russell, the pass to Thomas. Back to Russell. Here's the three. And Thomas gets it to go on the assist by Russell. Thomas has got 11 here in the quarter alone. And he's going for the lob. Very pretty alley-oop.
Now that's a textbook alley-oop.
I thought he'd go for the slam, but that worked.
Actually almost makes it a little more special. Grace over power is how I would look at it.
Pass to Thomas. Off with the layup. Indiana on offense. To the inside. And the dunk by Jackson.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Now Russell. Pass to Martin. Here's Clowney.
Last 2 minutes to play.
The Nets need to get off a shot here. Martin misses. Indiana shooting has been good. 54% on this one. Here's Mr. Clutch. Watford covering. Mr. Clutch passes to Jackson. Inside. A nice shot by Mr. Clutch. Mr. Clutch has got 54 points.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Here's Russell. And he buries that one. Got rim and in.
Let's look at the score differential in this one. I mean, a truly commanding and dominant performance here
For the Pacers.
You can score without sharing the ball, but it can be a whole lot easier when guys are assisting one another.
Yeah, they were very patient. They were also unselfish, and ultimately, that's why they were so efficient.
And with this one safely in the books, it'll mark their 23rd win of the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
We know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Mr. Clutch.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
Russell against McConnell. The shot by Russell, no good. And here are the Pacers now. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a 3-point opportunity.
Pacers.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
And he makes both free throws. 26 seconds left in the game. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. Pass to Thomas. Back to Johnson. 6 to shoot. Martin outside. From outside the arc. The shot no good. And so it's the Pacers taking care of business in this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, VA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win.